Wake Up Warrior was created for a man to have the environment and the conditions to change his own perspective.
This is Warrior X Talks, where you will witness those who have lived the warrior's way live. And during these episodes,
you'll understand.
This is a brotherhood.
What is a man?
We get paid. This is a brotherhood.
What is a man? What is a man? If you think about this, a man is defined among other men. A man is defined among other men. And inside of that space, there is the primal instinct that unites a group of men. You can call it a tribe, or you can use a more modern term, gangster. So then there's a group of men, there's a gang of men, and inside of that gang, inside of that group, there is competition. Two competition. We compete for two things: female and resources. So that's a man. And men unite and build gangs. And we become gangsters. And we go after females and resources. And we move forward as a unit. We depend on each other. As a battalion, we move forward. But the truth stands alone. The truth doesn't need a battalion. Which makes the gang, the battalion, a liar. The truth stands alone. Well, what is the truth? I'll tell you what it is. It's like electricity. You can only see it and feel it when it's manifesting. You either leave as an unshakable motherfucker or a weak man that quit on himself, on his family, on his future to protect his lies. And go back to your gang, your wealth group, your religious group, your sports group, your buddies, your fishing buddies, hunting buddies, cigar buddies, camping buddies, Boy Scouts. Go back to your gang and watch your boys being cuddled by your nanny. Watch the young men being raised by your nanny. Or you can stand as a proud father saying you delegated everything. You didn't build a man. You delegated. You delegated to your nanny. You delegated to church. You delegated to coaches, sport coaches, mentors, teachers. You delegated. Because you're too proud of the lies that helps you protect what you think you have. And in that stage of having, you forget who you are. What I have has never defined any king. What I am does and will do. Think about it. Most of your life, you have been conditioned to defend your biggest lie. You have been trained like an assassin to do that in multiple situations that life has brought in front of you. As a kid, as an adult, as a teenager, you have mastered the art and the science of lying to protect yourself. And in exchange for that, you have shut down the valve of your heart. The valve is shut down, which means nothing goes through it. And so you're always dependent on a source of energy that is external. The valve opens up, you'll suddenly find a source of energy from the inside. But it's not easy to open the valve. Your hands is shaking around the valve. You're paralyzed. You want to, but you can't. That's the story you're telling yourself for years. For years. You can't. Because there's no connection with the man in front of you. Nothing unites you. Everything is meant to separate you. Everything that you experience in life up to now has trained you to separate you from the man in front of you. Because he competes also for female and resources. But manhood has become so deconstructed, so violated, so tolerated, that you have become a man with a closed valve, protecting what you think is yours. There has been an assault on your manhood for the past decades. You have been by lies told to you, by organizations, social organizations, your parents to begin with. Oh, your parents. You know what manhood is? You know what being a man is? It's all the truth that your dad didn't tell you. That's what manhood is. That's what being a man is to be among the truth. So your dad didn't tell you that, because he was told the same. Your most primal association, your parents, are also a victim of the same stories. It's a lifelong project. But to change your own perspective, game over. You'll be able to navigate among an army of liars. The truth becomes your weapon. And you slash them, and you find your path, and you move. That begins by changing your perspective. Wake Up Warrior was created for a man to have the environment and the conditions to change his own perspective.
Now, if you're listening to this, that means what you just watched resonated with you somehow, some way. And now you want to learn more. So here's what I need you to do. Go to warriorcon4.com right now. Cause when it comes to training married businessmen with children, let me tell you something. We run this, we run it, we run this, we run it, we run this, we run it, we run this motherfucker. You gotta fight every day, every night, for the rest of your life. It's the warrior way. warriorcon4.com. warriorcon4.com. warriorcon4.com.